Yonesawara Hospital, a first-person indie horror game developed and published in 2022 by Dorsal Fin Studio, plays it safe with a tried-and-tested formula. But the team still managed to make me feel unsafe with some excellent soundscape work and world building. Tell me if this sounds at all familiar. You play as an investigator who receives a tip about the mysterious disappearance of the hospital director of Yonesawara Hospital 10 years ago. After the portentous phone call, you feel compelled to step foot into a creepy, abandoned clinic armed with nothing but a flashlight. If your mind doesn't immediately jump to Outlast and the plethora of clones inspired by it, then invite me over sometime to the rock you've been living under and I'll tell you all about the world of indie survival horror. Though the setup of Yonesawara Hospital is nothing original, the team does some really good work with the carcass of this bludgeoned horse. For starters, the environment of the hospital is so well thought out. Not only is it creepy as hell due to the fact that the only light source is your wimpy flashlight, but the team also stuck to a cohesive, specific theme that puts the conspicuously absent hospital director unnervingly front and center throughout your entire exploration. What I mean by that is the hospital director receives some amazing character work. He's not just a bad dude who gets a little too gung-ho about slicing and dicing body parts off of perfectly healthy patients. He has interests, goddammit. He's a human being! More to the point, Sosuke Yonesawara, our director, collects music boxes and dolls. The music boxes, music discs, and dolls are peppered throughout the environment and play an actually significant role in advancing the story. They are integral pieces of the puzzles you have to solve in order to uncover the director's dirty little secret. And this is what I love to see. Devs making moves to have the world they craft and the characters they create actually pull their own fucking weight. Speaking of pulling some weight, though all we get is text and a few ghost sightings, there are actual characters with personalities and quirks. And right on brand, you can appreciate the spectral traces of these characters as you find more documents and diary entries scattered about. And let's talk about why this is impressive. To put it reductively, when all you give us is a bunch of text about characters we can't actually see, you always run the risk of telling instead of showing, which makes for very flat characters I have no reason to care about. The team masterfully avoids this pitfall with some very dynamic writing that captures the voices and personalities of the hospital staff and patients. It is really difficult, especially in a medium that is so visual, to successfully have your writing do more showing than telling, but really well done here. My last positive observation is about the star of the show, the soundscape. As I've said so many times, I love when a team does a lot with a little, and man oh man is it true here. The soundscape has no musical accompaniment throughout the game to augment the creepy atmosphere. Be that as it may, the team does some excellent work with the sound effects to make any player bold and stupid enough to play with headphones soil his, her, or their trousers. Seriously, from the heavy wooden doors creaking and groaning open and shut, to the warped floorboards moaning underfoot, to the thudding of someone or something else skulking about, the team gives you no quarter. You are literally tasked with relying primarily on your sense of hearing to stay out of harm's way, and the team did an excellent job playing up that tension and making me a nervous wreck by the end of it. Fucking brilliant. My only real criticism would have to be the keys. There are a lot of them. And it came off a bit like, solve this puzzle, get a key to a previously inaccessible room, access room, find another key to another previously inaccessible room, rinse and repeat. Yeah, just got a little repetitive there and took away some of the momentum that was slowly and methodically building right till the very end. This didn't ruin the experience, but it certainly didn't help. And the keys were that much more disappointing because everything else about the puzzle solving and exploration was so thematically relevant. Other than that, I highly recommend you check out this game. Runtime is about 1.5 to 2 hours, but there are multiple endings and you're going to want to pay attention to everything you read if you hope to get the best ending. Playing with headphones is a must, but don't send me any dry cleaning bills if you follow my advice.